All right, here's the derailment in Sarasota. I'm not going to get too close to these guys because there's a bunch of guys from the railway that are here working, but it's not even really like there's nobody here. There's nothing really crazy going on. There's just guys out here working, trying to get the cars back upright. They do have some of it blocked off. They got some of it roped off because they don't want a bunch of people in here. But as far as this being some kind of a train derailment conspiracy, and listen, I'm on board with a government conspiracy just as much as the next red-blooded American. But I can't comment on what happened in Pennsylvania or wherever, where they had a terrible chemical spill, and that's going to be a horrible thing for years to come because of where that chemical went. But this, and I mean, I'm driving around in here like it's business as usual. You can't smell any leaks, no chemical leaks. I believe what the media has reported, that the railroad has said that there's not a leak. I believe that to be true. I can't smell anything. This derailment happened probably 1,000 feet from where I was standing 1,000 feet from where this thing come off the tracks yesterday. And really, I didn't even think about it that much until I got home and started looking at the internet and realized that this was now national news, irregardless of the fact that there's probably 1,500 train derailments a year. And, you know, when a tragedy strikes, then, you know, obviously that sheds a spotlight on everything that happens. So there's the railroad tracks. This is a propane company. These tracks are rarely used. Trains don't just come up and down this part of the track. And the reason why is this track, it's in bad shape. You can see the cars right down there. But this, I have personally, that's the third train derailment I've seen here. Now, mostly what happens is they slip off the tracks. And when they slip off the tracks, they bring like jacks in and jack them back up and slide them back on the track, and off they go. It's not a big deal. It's like normal for them guys to have derailments like that, and they just pop them right back on the track. Now, it's abnormal to have them actually tip over. Where this track is, it's like I said, it's in bad shape, and they must have had one car pop off, which pulled another car off, which pulled another car off. And some of the cars that had turned over, they were more high profile train cars, and I think that they were loaded with, some of them were loaded with like sheetrock or something. So they were probably loaded high in the high cube rail car, and they had so much, they were so top heavy that those are probably the ones that turned over, and they actually turned the tanker over. So honestly, I don't believe this is some conspiracy. I think it's just one of the 1,000 to 1,500 derailments we have every single year, and this one just so happened to happen right after we've had a couple of pretty serious train derailments that had chemical spills. So that's just my opinion. I'd love to throw somebody under the bus and say it's some kind of a conspiracy, but I really don't think it is. I don't believe it is. So take it for what you will. Have a good day.